In tonight's Business of Colorado, we're suiting up with a family business that's been helping Denver look its best for 50 years.
Ted's Clothiers has been a staple for style and service since 1975, known for hand-tailored suits, personalized customer service, and a dedication to hard work.
In honor of their 50th anniversary, Franny Matthews sat down with Ted and his son Chris to hear about their history and how they've stood the test of time. Take a look.
We're here. We are a staple of Englewood. We've been here for 50 years. Yeah, see this, we would just shorten the sleeves and then just take this in. Yeah.
I never use a tape. My salesman use a tape and stuff, but I use a tape so many years. And as soon customer walked in, I say, no, you belong to the big and tall size, or you belong, I know what size they wear.
You walk in here, someone's there to greet you with a friendly voice, and they listen to you, and they're here to help.
To have a smile on the customer's face is a reward in its own, and we maintain to try to keep that.
People, they trust me. If I see, I put the ties away, the sales people they put, and I go to the tie rack, and I find the perfect tie for the outfit, and the customers say, oh my gosh, that's it.
So you feel that, yes, yeah. People come in word of mouth or looking for a product, but they find us and they're happy that they found us here. People that care about what we have around, if it's the clothing, if it's family, if it's themselves, trying to help them.
That's how Ted was. He treated me like I was his best friend on the very first day I met him, and it hasn't changed since.
Do you think we can cut this, shrink this lapel down to fit?
Here, we don't charge extra for tailoring. You come in, you buy the suit, we make it perfect to your body, no extra tailoring.
The tailor shop really is our backbone of the business. Without providing that expertise, craftsmanship to mold the final product, we wouldn't be any better than other big box corporate stores or places like that. I
hired Maria 46 years ago, and she's still here. I mean, we had good help. I start from nothing, but I manage. I met my wife in Greece, in Athens, 72. Yeah, that's me and Angie before we had family, and I was a police officer. I make a decision, and I went to American Embassy. I took my paperwork, and I arrived in Denver in June, 73, Father's Day. The second day I arrived in Denver, I started working. The two first years, I worked very hard. I walked all the way down to Broadway, catch the bus, and I come on Broadway and Girard. It used to have a small clothing store, and whatever he sells during the week, I come down Saturdays and I do all his tailoring. We're done. One morning he said, Ted, I'm going to retire. I want to sell you the business. And I say, Ken, I don't have a lot of money. I have only $3,000 saving in my account. And he said, give me what you have, and then you pay me when you can. No paper to sign or anything. Yeah, that's how I start. I came here with a dream. Yes, to own my own business someday, to own my own house, okay? And if you work hard here in the States, you can have everything, no problem.
So being able to see what he's done, right? Coming as an immigrant with nothing and being able to provide for all of us, my brothers, my sisters, his wife, we had a roof under our home, we had food on our plate, we had clothes on our back. All those things, it's something that I look up to, right? And if I can show that way to my kids, then I've done it. The other one's got a little bit of a wool and cashmere touch to it too, so this is also very soft.
They come from miles around just to see Ted.
You can try it to see if you like that idea. Otherwise, you're not gonna. I like the bamboo on you. It's got the same idea here. It's got that little teal in there, which is a great color for the season too.
And now Chris has learned at Ted's ankles for all those years, and Chris is just as good.
What you want to appear is you want to be a happy place that people want to come in and see you, to give back, and those levels of happiness or feelings of happiness, it's rewarding that you can share it with customers, you can share it with employees, you can share it with the world. They mean a lot. They mean a lot, and hopefully it's reciprocated.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate. I'm very lucky. Okay, my son came to the business almost 20 years ago. He used to play basketball up at Shatron State, Nebraska, and he got injured at the beginning of the third season, and they put him in injured reserve. And he called me up and he said, "Daddy, I don't want to stay up here anymore. I'm not going to be an NBA player. I want to come down." I drove up there, brought him down. He came down, he said, "Daddy, can I work at your store part-time? And then I'll go down to Metro to finish my college." I say, "Sure."
The realization of the percentage of people really going and playing professional sports is very little, which in turn brought me back here and finished up college, finished up school, and brought me back to working part-time, going to school for the other part-time, and then working full-time here.
He came to the store, he loved it. He finished his college down at Metro, business. And then the time it came, he purchased the business, and the rest of the story, that's it.
Here's a big question.
Yeah.
You got a lot of lessons because you've been around this man for a long time. What's one of the biggest lessons that you've learned from your dad?
Humbleness. My wife, she tries to get me to not work as hard and work smarter, and I totally understand, and I don't know any different. I've been trained by the machine himself. If anybody knows what he's gone through, and to be able to look around and say, "Hey, this is the fruits of what you've built," it's us. And for every one of me, there's other people around in the state, in the country, that have had that same success story.
Both me and my wife, we're still working. We still have a payroll check, couple weeks, but we're very fortunate. It goes to the grandkids.
People, they still need clothes. People are still dressing up. People are still getting married, and so we're excited to be able to service and continuing to service those for 3 generations, 4 generations, and on. If I can provide that for either my kids or my nieces and nephews to continue that lineage to be here for the next 50 years plus, we've done our job.
As long I can move, as long I can think, I'll be around.
Nobody's not going to forget who Ted was, who Chris was. We would always maybe have that going forward, and we can only hope to keep that generational store or what it may be to continue in the next, like I said, 50 years and on.
To learn more about Ted's Clothiers, you can go to their website at tedsclothiers.com.